All right, let's see what we got here. We definitely clocked in. Hey, what's going on, party people? Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. It's definitely a great pleasure to have you here. I go by the name of Lespri. I am a spiritual healer. And essentially, as a spiritual healer, what I do pretty much is that, I help you to attain or to become Christ like, Buddha like, and Krishna like. And what these things represent pretty much, even in the word Christ like, Buddha like, for you to become like them. I help you to become like them. And ironically, when Christ was around or whomever, everything they did was for you to help you to come like them, but not necessarily like them, but helping you to be you. This is why they'll tell you, hey man, you'll do even greater things. Look at it, give you the high five. You know what? Get out there, man. Like, believe in yourself. You'll do even greater things than I've done. So ultimately, what this is represent, it's attaining a higher level of understanding about who you are. And this is what all of these guys did, and that's what it represents. That's what I had to go through myself. And now in turn, I'm walking down the mountains and now giving you those instructions. More like sharing that with you, but then again, as it was given to me, I'm just returning the favor. You know what I'm saying? But this type of knowledge, you have to wake up to it. Not even this type of knowledge, just to say this particular knowledge. Life in general, everything we have to wake up to. I mean, you must wake up to anything. Like the truth was always there. What you didn't know was already there. It was just waiting for you to tap into it, or maybe for you, well, not necessarily tapping into it, but you get the point. You having to wake up to pretty much the truth, understanding reality, a higher source of understanding, and all of these things, right? So as a spiritual healer, I also help you with what is called self mastery, because ultimately, by you understanding who you are, because you wouldn't be able to. Ultimately, it's the self mastery, but you would have to know who you are. You would have to know how you work. You know what I'm saying? You would have to understand or have a deeper understanding about who you are, and just like they always say, for you to master who you are, I mean, you would have to master the things that you don't see about yourself. See, again, I'm getting a little bit mysterious here, know what I'm saying? For lack of better terms. But what this is simply means is that there was a part of you that you see and another part of you that you don't see. When we're talking about your emotions, we're talking about your intellect, these other aspects of yourself, or even to get to know somebody too. For you to know who I am, yeah, you may see what I look like. I mean, by the way, I mean, which I'm assuming that is pleasing to your eyes. All right, I'm getting way ahead of myself here, but anyway, I mean, it's a whole shebang here. So, as a spiritual healer, that's pretty much what I do. I help you to become Christ-like, which is, attaining your highest level of consciousness. And in this channel here, I mean, obviously, I use, I do it. I have two channels, just so you know. I think I'm gonna have this in both channels because I feel like this is needed on both channels. Meaning, I felt like the meaning, the depthness in this quote that you're looking at now, it speaks for itself, man. It speaks for itself. But anyway, in this channel here to give is to receive, I help you to attain your highest level of consciousness by hold on. This light's tripping. Really tripping, dog. You want me to see me? But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So yeah, by what I call now the good word. Here, I'm here giving you the good word, man. I help you to attain your highest level of consciousness by giving you the good word. And this good word, and it's what I call the power of words. What you'll see in these things is that they have the ability to work you out, for lack of a better term. Meaning, they get you to think a little bit, depending on the nature of the quote in itself. You may either feel inspired, you never heard something that, like that puts you in deep thoughts. Oh yeah, that is the work, man. Like that is the good word. I mean, eventually, essentially, that's the purpose. The word, whatever thing that you hear that allow you to either be inspired or for you to learn more, for you to become better, whatever the fuck the thing is, we're giving you the good word here. So, so you in good hands. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. And what I call the good words too, man, is what I call the power of words. I call it the power of words because most people, when it comes to saying how powerful words are, they generally speak about a meaning of a word or maybe the intention behind a word. Personally, I think that's cute. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really cute. I mean, two things could be right at the same time. So I wouldn't say no. Mm, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But I like that idea because it helps you to become conscious of what you're saying. So I'm not sure at this point if it's the word that is powerful by you being conscious of what's coming out of your mouth, or even for you to put the intention behind the word that you're saying. Do you see what I'm saying? That's where I'm like, if it flow your boat, I mean, if somehow it rocks your boat, it flows. If it flows your boat, please flow with it. Oh, man. Yo, I'm not here to cause any type of discomfort here. We're adding on. And if somehow, it happens, because sometimes you must destroy for you to rebuild, it's all part of it too, though. You know what I'm saying? I guess my intention is not that. I don't know how powerful that is, though. But what I truly call the power of words, man, listen, you know it when you hear it. You never hear when like the pastors are preaching in church and they just be like, I know that's right. Some niggas would just get out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's being spoken to you in a certain way. And by the way, I love that type of shit myself. That's how I stay nourished. That's why I love a lot of quotes. Like, man, I've read books over and over about a lot of quotes because I mean they do me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I suck my own dick, bro. This is how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I fucking love it. But and also in addition to that too, like I tell people, for me personally, I don't think there's no fucking shortcut. But if there is one, it would probably have to be those quotes, those wise saying, those proverbs, because man, the wealth of wisdom that resides in those statements, but not just that, it's the understanding that you're able to get from it too. Because for the most part, as I'm assuming that you already know, we learn by going through shit, right? Your experiences, things like that. So when you have someone of experience, of age, blessing, this is why you have to respect your elders, man. Now, don't get that part twisted. I mean, I'm not referring to just the age in terms of number. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you have some elders that you may have to keep it pushing. You feel me? So don't fall. I mean, two things could be true at the same time. Always remember that. You know what I'm saying? This is the world that we're living in. It's a paradoxical world. Something that is true could be false. What is false could be true. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, is having money is a problem for you? No. But can having money be a problem at the same time? Yes. That's why you see motherfuckers saying more money, more problem. I hear some people say, no, not me. If I got money, I mean, shit, I would have less problems. Mm, that's one perspective. You know what I'm saying? But having money also, man, like people are trying to sue you. You know what I'm saying? People somehow have a whole different understanding. Oh, you spoiled, or you know what I'm saying, you don't deserve to have it. There's a lot of shit that comes with it too. So more money is also more problem, but with more money, you may have less problem too. So two things could be true, man. Right? Don't get it fucked up. And this is also why I always tell you guys not to eat from the tree of good and evil, meaning good or wrong, right or wrong. You need to rehash your understanding because look around you. Like for you to look good, you have to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna go to the gym, you have to sacrifice. So pain and satisfaction goes hand in hand, however you want to put it. So this is why, when you talk about good and bad, it's almost like you cutting yourself in half. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay? Keep yourself whole, nigga. Now, there's going to be at times, just so you guys know, at times, I will be taking some, let's just say, hey, I'll tell you what, break with me. I'm saying? Now, this is actually mushroom coffee, you know what I'm saying? That's a little bit of herbs, you know what I'm saying? You got to nourish the mind, okay? The food of the gods, it's necessary for you to have. But anyway, now, it's necessary for whatever works for you. Just know who you are. That's it. Um, so now, wait a minute. Let me get mine for a second. Please, come on now. 12 minutes in. I hope you're enjoying yourself, but most importantly, I'm very excited, guys. Shit. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. Leave me alone, man. Okay? Too much. Mm, mm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, this is gonna be a goodie. Get yourself situated. So far, if you have any questions, about everything I said so far, write it down for yourself, or feel free to put it on, under the comment. Good. Hmm. You're not on trial. You're not being judged on this side. You hear me? So, mm-hmm. Mm. Bam. Because here's something else. So we were talking about how powerful those words are. Now, most importantly, I think I was talking about the shortcuts, if there's any. Because now at this point, it gives you the understanding that I mean, you're still gonna have to go through the fucking experience, but at least you're not gonna go through it blindly. And that's what they do because everybody's experiences is always gonna be different, bro. This is why what works for me is definitely not gonna work for you. And the idea here, by me helping you to attain again, your highest level of understanding, by reflecting, or the Buddhists call it the using the mirror of wisdom. Here's something else too. Like just to hear that in itself for me gives me a hard on, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That alone hits me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? The mirror of wisdom, you know? But see, the thing is, I also hold the mirror of conscience as well. That's why we keep it fair. But anyway, let's get started. Anyway. So, in terms of the knowledge that you can actually retain from those statements, and that would gives you help you to have or to expand on your insight. It gives you a broader perspective, and this is why you need to have experience. You learn from other people's experiences. You know what I'm saying? But again, your path is going to have to be your path. If there's a trailblazer in front of you, if you're going in that path, that's not your path, bro. Because your path is, man, like that's what I realized. You know what I'm saying? Like, although I've read so many different books, learned so many different masters, it's like at the end of the day, you get to learn everybody's path, what they had to deal with, but ultimately the overall experience really comes down to you attaining that highest level of understanding about who you are. And on that level, this is what when we're talking about the selflessness of oneself. That's it, right then and there. But anyway, hey, I tend to get deep at times. Yeah, if you haven't noticed that, you know. But anyway, so when I'm talking about the power of words, so it's not the meaning of a word to me. It's what you hear, how certain things are being put together. That's what you see in poetry. Poetry in itself, it's an art. It's an art of speech, man. This is why us great, that you say, as a spiritual healer, obviously, I mean, speak. I mean, I have to use words, so I got to be nice. This is my craftsmanship. I mean, this is my business. You see what I'm saying? So, in so many words, I'm also telling on myself. But what you need to know is that, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Get out of here. You just need to learn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's it's this is why. Listen, you could be a scientist. In fact, the nigga, what's that nigga name? I talked about him in the past. Neo some shit. Black a nigga like the astrologer. I think he's an astronomist, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I mean there is a difference. So he may be both. Who knows? But I'm saying all of that to say, brilliant guy, but also has a personality. Like when you listen to guys like fucking Obama and all this shit, those niggas are nice with words. Great allocutors, great speakers, you know what I'm saying? And anybody who's doing this work, including Jesus, I mean, this is what we do because we deal with the words, man. So for me, in the name of all of my ancestors, I mean, I gotta talk to you a certain way. So that certain way in itself, this is where the power of words is. So it's not a meaning of a word that makes word powerful, but it's how those words are being put together. And then now, the way they're being put together, just like if I were to tell you what's understood doesn't have to be explained, that means when you get it, you get it. There's nothing that I will add to it for you to get it a little bit better, or there's nothing I can take away from what I'm saying for you to not to get it, or to get it less, if for you not to get it. Because when you get it, you get it. And this is what's understood, doesn't have to be explained, babe. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. So I'm saying that to say, you see, in those words and the way those words are being used and said, man, there's a lot that's being said here without verbally having to explain them. Now, that's what I call power of words. That's what you see in poetry. That's what you see you'll get in lyricism, rap music, and all that shit, or the art of lyricism in itself. And a lot of speakers, including fucking comedians or whomever, they use different tactics. It could be rhyme and reason, word associations. It's easy for people to remember, but also they say things that, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, listen, any wise ones, they will get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? This is for the wise ones. But at the same time, because I don't want to say too much on me, though. Actually, but I guess there's no way around it. And it is what it is. But this is also to let you know this is how truthful this is. And this is what I vow to give you at all times. I promise, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this shit publicly to give you the best of me. Yeah. Listen, you ain't getting no less than me. But anyway, I'm talking some shit. But now, this is how powerful. That's the power word to me. The way certain things are being said, the way, not just that, when you hear certain quotes, they automatically demand your fucking attention. Do you see what I'm saying? And again, those are what I call the good word to me. And then you get to witness how those words are acting out on you. I know for me, like, even when I remember when I was studying and learning about the mirror of wisdom, just by me hearing that, I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I'm ready, baby. Okay, give it to me. Okay? So, I mean, it's the joy that I have for wisdom too, and it's not a coincidence I started in philosophy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, again, man, like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I came in here, I hit the floor, I started running. I'm like, come on, man, I gotta fulfill myself, man. Then I started asking questions very early on, and then, whatever the fuck. But I'm saying all of that to say, man, that's how powerful words are. And that's what you get to notice when in poetry. You know what I'm saying? And even the ability, and here's something else that poetry does too, that's fucking incredible. Like when they're using nature, they have a certain way of bringing life into nature. Just like a nigga would tell you, I was in my bed and the sun woke me up. The way this motherfucker's saying, like, I mean, did the sun hit you? Was the sun talking to you? No. But what they're bringing to your attention is that there is an interaction that took place with the sun. We tend to, man, if you're doing this, why are you doing this for? But also, this is also trying to get you to acknowledge the connection between you and the sun. Because a lot of us, we're just living our lives and not being, and this is what being conscious is too. This is why, the true spiritual ones, we worship nature, for lack of better terms. It's not nature as in nature that we are worshiping in itself, but it's the energy, what nature represents. This is why nature is God and God is nature. I mean, God is everything else. But, for this specific point, because the wisdom that nature teaches you, listen, if you plant mango, you're not going to get avocado. If you wishing bad shit for other people, that's always what's going to happen to you. What you're projecting, that's what you project. Well, that's what you're going to get. You know? Like, have you ever seen someone who wants bad for other people prosper? That's what they call your haters. Have you ever seen any haters prosper, bro? And even if they were to have money, you still wouldn't look up to them. You see what I'm saying? And this is why when people, let's just say, can you imagine? You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this, okay, let's just talk about the Diddy shit. Can you imagine? Like you wanted the cars, you wanted this, you wanted that, and then Puff Daddy fucked you up the ass. And then now here you go driving your car and shit, and then that shit comes out, yo, this nigga got money cause Puffy fucked him. Then now that same respect you thought you had, now people now, yeah, we know what you got. We know what you did to get what you got. And you're still not gonna be happy because you did it so you want it to look good. Then now you're gonna go like, well, fuck you. I mean, I got more money than you, bitch. Sure you do. Because you were never happy with you in the inside. So it doesn't matter what you got. And the very validation that you're seeking for, it's even gonna be worse. It's almost like just when you thought I did everything for people to love me. And people still not gonna love you, nigga. That's the point. That's how it works. This is exactly how it works. I did everything for people to love me. And guess what? Nobody will love you. So again, that in itself, this is what we call spiritual laws. This is why it's important for you to understand the spiritual laws. This is where I always recommend the Kabbalion because the Kabbalion is very powerful, bro. Because it helps you to identify certain things about you, about nature, about the universe. And then once you understand that, because that's the overall, a lot of people are stuck in the fucking seven hermetic principle. Yeah, true. But do you get it? Like, do you really get it? Are you just reciting this shit to show off how much, you're spiritual and shit? That shit's never gonna go away because these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? It existed around Jesus' time and it still exists now. I'm saying all of that to say, listen, man, this is why I always tell you guys not to look at Jesus only from a fucking historical perspective. Because if you do, you 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 miss the whole point. Don't they tell you history always repeat itself? So you don't learn about history to learn about history. You learn about history so you know how to deal with the present. But anyway, that was side note. I don't even know why the fuck I opened up that whole, canon shit. Obviously, the worms are coming out of it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, 139. 139. Listen to me now. You know what? I was gonna wait to come out later on today, but I'm feeling so good. I'm like, if I feel like I want to do something else, or if I have something else to talk about, so I might come back. You might be able to get two for one, baby. You know what I'm saying? But somehow my fucking internet's been kind of slow though. You know what I'm saying? But we'll survive. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Ain't no mountain high, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking mountain high. So now going back to the words, that's the power of words. And then you get to witness how the words are pretty much acting out on you. The wealth of wisdom. Listen, and this is what you getting yourself into. Bathe, man. Like, dive in, baby. You're drowning in the shit. This is the water. This is the water you need to drink, bro. You know what I'm saying? Indulge in this shit. This is the shit you need to indulge in. What? Mm. Give me a second, guys. Especially if I somehow had your attention and then, hold up, man, slow down, take a break. You know what I'm saying? Think more about what we just talked about. You know what I'm saying? Try to see how it applies to you. How do you reflect to it? Mhm. I'm just showing you the mirror, baby. How do you reflect? How do you see it? You see what I'm saying? And if you see it differently, it's all good too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a mirror, baby. That's it. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right. So, to summarize, the good word or the power of words is how words are being put together to relay a message. And within that message in itself, it talked to, again, when I said it demand your fucking attention, what's actually taking place is that it's awakening a dormant side of you. And by the way, to become fully awakened, that is the work. This is what truly becoming Christ-like is. It's to master the men within. to successfully pull the genie out of that bottle. Then you ask this motherfucker anything you want. Let that sink in. But anyway, see, it's been said in so many different ways, and again, this is concerning your very, very actual life, my dear friend. And this is why to talk about spirituality as a spiritual healer, I mean, first of all, I mean, I'm very proud of this. I mean, you think this is the ultimate shit. Nobody got nothing on me, man. No fucking president. None of these motherfuckers, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? Because this is the good word. This is the truth about you, bro. No, any other job is lesser than that. It's maybe you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not taking anything away from it. I mean, just like you need to eat food, right? I'm talking about physical food. Yeah. I mean, have some, but understand that you gotta nourish. You need this type of food too. For your true essence, which is part of your growth. And then when you understand that, this is why you'll see how a lot of things are, I mean, we are connected to everything, even food for thoughts. Then you see the food, you eating everything. You are in harmony with everything. And as you start growing spiritually too, like I know for me, there's been time, shit, man. I feel the universe around me, man. I feel cosmic. Do you see what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know what I'm saying, what you calling, I mean, there's air around us. I mean, it's more than just that, right? Has to be. Where the fuck do you think electricity comes from? And the nuclear, the thing around you, is that really air that you just breathing, bro? This is why I could understand the analogy how people would use this and try a simulation and using all, you know what I'm saying? And in fact, there was a brother who get to, display the energy, how we are surrounded by fucking energies. But, that's a step above, but this is where you need to go though. I'm showing you the door. Right now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm showing you where you're gonna have to walk through that shit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm describing the door for you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get you to just change your perspective. But as that perspective changed, listen, you delving into a whole new game now. I'll get ready to play. This is where your growth, your journey comes in. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully, man, I like to hear your own fucking journey, man. Come talk your shit. You hear me? When it's needed, it's inspirational for one another. It's a confirmation to let niggas know, hey, you can pull yourself out too. Jesus did it, bro. And I think this is what you guys don't really understand. Oh, Buddha did it. Whatever the fuck. Nigga, I did it. If somehow these niggas are, let's just say, they are, too non-physical for you, they too godly. Well, here's someone you can look at. Okay? Very pleased to the eyes, I may add. Looking on all fucking aspect. Now you seeing it for yourself. So truly, how do you want it? But you probably don't even know what you want. So let's start somewhere. Trust me, I'm not betting on you. Nothing out of it. Certain we just got to address certain things. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I got to talk to your soul, man. That is the dormant aspect of yourself. This is what those words do, man. That's what they spark. They do that. When you're doing your meditation, it's for that to be fully awakened. Those aha moments that's going to build into, a higher consciousness, right? And then a stronger connection. Oh, you shit, man. You are the son of the living, of the Most High, man. I'm the son of the true living God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. How do you want it? You know? If you're waiting for a second coming, shit, I've been coming back. In fact, I just kept coming back. You see what I'm saying? Either it's done through me, somebody else, or whomever. That's what the whole thing is. Jesus was a spiritual healer. Again, the idea when we talk of Jesus, it's not, unfortunately, how do you come so close to this information, and yet again, you go so wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? To use Jesus as a thing of the past, not to see how that helps you in your life right now, it's not beneficial to you in no shape and form. Unless if you're seeking for validation, unless if since you talk, since it's almost like this is a good conversation to talk about, and then good people talk about these good things, which is see, which is true, but unfortunately, you're looking at it from a lesser perspective. Because to look at it from a physical perspective, and that's what they're telling you, you'll never see it. This is why you lost. You lost because you don't know who you are, and because you don't know who you are, then you embrace only that physical reality about who you are. And a big part of this quote here is oh man, we're gonna touch on that too. Because now, I guess it's about time for us to get into the quote. Finally. Hey, take it easy on me, man. Relax, all right? Relax. Let me do my job, all right? Let me work the way I work, okay? Just witness this. That's all you got to do. Admire it, love it, talk about it, enjoy it. Those are your options. You don't have any other options because anything you do besides that, you're just gonna make yourself look bad. Is that what you want? I'm so convincing, but that's how convincing I am about this message. This is how devoted I am to this. You can't tell me nothing, bro. You see what I'm saying? And yet again, I'm here talking to you. You see, people of the world blame one another because they don't know who they are. They don't take accountability. They don't look at themselves. When you don't look at yourself, you blame other people. And here's something else too. I don't see if you guys noticed that the contrast, how those words was being put together, although it wasn't crazy, crazy, but it's still powerful. It's clear enough that there is a whole bunch of shit that's being said here. That quote right there is the very foundation. Let's just say when we say you cannot serve two gods. When you take accountability, you don't blame other people. You know how they say, smart people or wise people keep themselves away from other people because they learned their lesson. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is what being stupid is. It's like, how do you? I don't get it. You, I do get it. Okay, maybe I haven't even. Okay, I've been in my mind here for a second. Chill, nigga, relax. I need to. Okay, release that shit to you. Okay, all right, got it, got it. Man, um, all right, let me start over, right? Let's start over. Let's build on this, right? Although I think I was building on that too. Um, you can't serve two gods. You know, in other words, okay, just to make a quick connection to what I was saying before, it's like people who's looking to sound smart, what where's the smartness in that? First of all, you can really be what you're trying to sound like. And then when you become that, guess what? You don't look to sound smart. I mean, obviously, being smart, it will show, it will be reflected in your speech. That's why when you know a wise one, you know it. Oh, I know them when I hear them. You feel me? I just can't have enough. I gotta keep sucking my dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you see that? I coming all over my face right now. You feel me? Shit. Any time of the day, baby. I'm saying I'm fucking my ass. I'm fucking myself up my own ass, nigga. No pause on that one. It is what the fuck it is, nigga. It is exactly that. The fuck? You stupid? Like, why would you want to sound smart and not to be smart? And then now you're gonna convince other people who's not even smart that you're smart. Like, what? Have at it, man. This is the game that you guys were playing out there. Some go as far to call themselves even players. Like, what? You're playing to lose, man. Anytime you're not learning from anything that doesn't benefit you personally. I mean, to go from 0 to 1, that's the purpose. Do you not want you to be better? I mean, you like, ah, oh, shit. Right, okay, okay. I mean, that's kind of heavy for me personally. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, you know what I'm saying? That's why they tell you to let the dead bury the deads, not to cast your pearls before swine. But for you to do that, this is all part of self mastery. Again, why are you projecting yourself on somebody who's not on the? Do you see what I'm saying? This is where miscommunications are taking place. I mean, unless if you're doing it on purpose. I mean, that's where your haters comes in and trying to fuck up your vision, and you know what I'm saying. That comes. This is why I tell you guys too. You have to understand because the light is too bright. You know what I'm saying? They have to somehow. You know what I'm saying? And they don't see the problem is them. That's what the thing is. They don't see it. They always blame other people. And this is a big part of crimes that are taking place in our world right here, right now. This is why I'm telling you guys this is a spiritual matter. You see what happens when people don't, I mean, who have not done their shadow work. So we are literally surrounded by fucking psychopath, nigga. The only way for you to be sane is you becoming Christ-like. There's no other way around it. Meaning now you know how to process your own fucking emotion or energy. I'm not projecting myself onto you. Therefore, that is respecting you like a motherfucker. This is the ultimate respect. Like a lot of you motherfuckers don't even know what that is. Because you have no boundaries. I mean, this is why they call it, man, like you want people to respect you, but you're not respecting yourself. It doesn't work that way. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like you don't want people to call you, let's just say, a thief, then yet you still. This is crazy. You don't want people to call you criminal, but yet you're doing criminal shit. Do you understand the very reason why you are being called criminals because you're doing criminal shit? Criminal shit? Criminals. You don't do criminal shit, then the word criminal does not exist. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's only gonna be you who's gonna have yourself to blame. Like me knowing myself, that's why like people when you project your shit on me, I'm like, shit, try it again. I keep doing. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I feel bad when you go into jail? And you know what's coming for me. And I would not want to be you. Like, I don't even want to see what's coming for me. And oof, I was privy, sneak peek. Not just that, I'm gonna have front seat too. Because it's coming to an end, one way or another. And I know it's not gonna be me. That I know. That I know. It ain't gonna be me. If there's anything going down, it ain't gonna be me. Flat shit, nigga. I'm getting down. Yo, I get so much down, I can't even be put down, nigga. That's how I get that. Anyway, just being emotional. I ain't something else too, guys. Like I'm so into. I listen, man. Ain't no shame in my game, nigga. And this is why I, Lespri, suck my own dick. Sure do. Sure do, baby. Sure do. All that. All that. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? So, again, listen, we're not bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? How me sucking my own dick is a problem for you. Oh, you wish your dick was long enough? You can't imagine how comfortable I am with me. What that has to do with me? Why you gotta punish me for your stupidity? I see. You see, this is why we need police, man. Because you're dealing with motherfuckers, and this is why judgment is being done too. This is where when you're dealing with those different type of energy, when there's no harmony in themselves, you know what I'm saying? They create chaos. These are your thieves. These are the people because they don't have the true light. Your energy vampires. Oh, they are well around. This is why in the story of Jesus, Judah is needed. But not just that, Job, adversity, you know what I'm saying? Your best teacher, man. Worst enemies, but best teachers. So again, even by me, see the fact that I understand that like who am I truly blaming? Do you see what I'm saying? Who am I truly blaming here? There's no blame. I'm not even blaming you. I'm letting you know this is the scale, nigga. I'm just telling you not to be surprised. Act like you didn't know, nigga. Like you didn't know they tricked you. You got tricked. You like the biggest dummy ever. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. Yes, you are. And we're not. That's why I never let, and in Haiti we have this thing too, man. I never let a nigga let me know how stupid you are. You're not gonna tell me that. I'm gonna figure that shit out. But it's not you's gonna tell me. If you're gonna act like you're stupid, I'm even shit. I'm dumber. Like if you're stupid, I'm just. You know what I'm saying? If you're slipping, I'm dead. Whatever you want, I want it more. Put it this way. Come on, me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Ain't got nothing on me, nigga. Now you learning that the hard way. Hey, listen, that's the way it works sometimes. Not to say most, all the time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is that connected? If you're asking yourself, how is all of this connected? It's all connected. This is all connected. Because I'm trying to get you to see that truly it starts with you. Even though this, okay, the quote in itself is telling you, okay, this is why people are blaming other people. But here's the thing, too. This is the wealth of wisdom that came out of that very simple quote. Because now for you to look at yourself, I mean, it's not just looking at you in the mirror. That means you would have to acknowledge your feelings. This is why they tell you, man, follow your passions. All of these things, ultimately, this is where your gifts are. That would allow you to become fully awakened. You get energized or powered up by your gifts for you to become, that, or to be fully awakened. Christ like, whatever the fuck. Start with you. Even for you to be a better person too. If you're always blaming other people, I mean, are you even being fair? So I'm showing you a lot of the problem that we're going through in our society. Those are all spiritual shit, because ultimately you're dealing with people who has certain, who is not fully emotionally developed, and as a result, they become murderers, they become killers, psychopath. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all that shit. All the crazy shit that you're seeing, your bullies, all these niggas who didn't get a hug, all these motherfuckers. So in other words, what you truly get to see is the monster. It's how they've been taken over by so-called, I don't know. They're being eaten by their own monsters, for lack of better terms. If you see, what is it called? Shit, that's what this nigga, because that movie was all about your subconscious mind. Not Spider-Man. The nigga who played Bane. What the fuck is that nigga? Oh man. That movie. Let me see Bane character name. Hold on. Tom Hardy. Okay, so let me go to Tom Hardy's movies. Tom Hardy. Venom. Venom. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about it later. Who knows? Anyway. Um, yeah, man. That higher side of them, that having that, that's what you want. Truly that's what you're all about. That's the connection when you know who you are. Do you see what I'm saying? That's ultimately you becoming that. But anyway, um, but that's truly what you see, man. The first crime that was ever created or committed by Adam and Cain. I mean, I'm saying first, if you know of, let's just say, the Bible, if that's what you go by. So therefore, and if that's what you go by in the creation of your understanding of your creation, so they're letting you know the first crime was committed by hate, man. Look at Job, and the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? It's which is a lack of balance. So your true sanity can only be completed or done through God. Call it Christ, call it attaining your highest level of consciousness. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to get you to see how how much of a practical matter spirituality is, nigga. I mean, it's kind of like a long way for me to say it, but this is why, like for me, I gotta let you know too. As a spiritual healer, spirituality is the core of my foundation. I mean, it's me. It's me talking to you now. It's us having this conversation, relating to us. That's a little beyond dick and pussy. We're not saying we're better than dick and pussy here. We see it. We acknowledge for what it is now, but we also know this too. Hmm. That's what we're saying. And then once you attain that level of consciousness too, man, of understanding, who are you blaming? I got to a point now. Even I don't even take accountability. Neither. I don't take accountability anymore. I mean, and this is this is more on a different level, though. This is more on a different level. You know, I guess since I started talking, I mean, you know, there's layers and levels of understanding, right? So the reason why you need to take accountability because it brings you to you, right? And that's what it was for me. So it allows you to be a better you by self-examining your life. Like Socrates, does that sound, you know what I'm saying? An unexamined life is not a worthwhile like because you know you're living like fucking animals like obviously but anyway it's all connected so I'm just showing you like even that in itself everything is spiritual nigga and the very thing that fucking Kybalion will teach you is that the all is mental well shit look around you even look at the way you operate even a car that was created. Some people would tell you it came out of a thought. If it came out of a thought, so in other words, a car is simply a thought in physical form. This is what fucking what do you call these niggas? The quantum physics niggas they understand, and then they telling you now, you know what, niggas, energy, matter, everything is energy. And then what you're calling matter now is condensed energy. In other words, it's a thought that you successfully converted into something physical. So we're driving in our own thoughts every fucking day or somebody else's thoughts. Guess what? This is how they building the city. This is where your society comes in. This is where the niggas that's telling you advertisement comes in. This is for the wise ones here. This is the world, the matrix that's being created. Like AI, they pushing that shit on you. This is the future. This is the direction. You're being programmed. This is being built in front of you. You're just a witness in this bitch, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Me, it speaks for itself. When you know certain things, you move a certain way. Doesn't matter what's taking place in front of me, nigga. Doesn't matter what the fuck they do, nigga. I mean, does it? I wouldn't be me. Do you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And again, even if you're talking of if you're a man who speak of revolution, if you're speaking of a freedom fighter, or you want to liberate black people, or whatever the fuck, you can't do it without you, man. And this is why I try to tell you niggas, man, don't be stuck in that little bit piece of shit. And that little thing in talking about black power, man, your powers goes way beyond that. I mean, let me tell you, if that's what you're calling power, nigga, you have no idea about who you are. Obviously. Obviously. This year, I'm not even blaming you. Just holding the mirror, nigga. I mean, I'm just helping you to see you. That's all. That's all, man. That's all, man. We ain't doing nothing wrong over here, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This is strictly educational purposes. This is for you to become your own version. Even when we talk about government, what they doing, whatever the fuck, having this type of understanding. Listen, what you don't control, control you. Here's another law. It's always what we don't know that has the edge on you. So it's your business to know, nigga. Hmm. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know, huh? Oh, oh. You know what I'm saying? It's your business, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why you are your responsibility. Well, guess what? Well, it starts with who? This is where now in spirituality, now we're helping you now because we were masters. Now we're telling you, we're giving you meditation, helping you to understand the master the different elements. Yet again, to understand that those elements goes beyond motherfucking, the external. They also are in your life, part of your body. You know what I'm saying? The four elements is here. So when you start to understand, and of course, they break it down from a fucking alchemistry or alchemist perspective. Listen, it doesn't hurt to learn it from different ways too. You know, I mean, for now, I'm just doing the translation for you. But ultimately, I'm also showing you too. The word must be made flesh. Any knowledge that you're hearing, or you know what I'm saying, that you have not fully processed, or you're not living, is irrelevant. It becomes practical as you use it. You don't use it, you will lose it. You're not using it. Do you see what I'm saying? So shit, when I tell you God is my life, I know what I'm saying. Do you know where you at, stranger? Do you know who you trying to put your hands on? Come on, man, it's blasphemy, man. I told him I was spiritually marked. No fait à croire, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm that kid like Moses, man. Do you see what I'm saying to you? He was born peculiar or in strange situations. I'm the stone that these motherfuckers rejected. And now who became the cornerstone, man? Hmm? You crazy. Stay gunning, man. I stay in them. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, man. Where you going? You thought you was looking at me. I was the one looking at you, nigga. Where you going? Respect your elders, man. And never judge a book by its cover. Now you understand when Jesus said, the light was sent among the darkness, man. And what did they do? They do darkness shit. This is why I'm not even judging you. But understand, me being the light, you know what I'm saying? I got to bring you out. I'm the one who's going to let the whole world know about who you are. Obviously. I mean, I'm the wrong one for you, man. On all levels. I'm the wrong and the best one for you too. You're right size. Oh, I was custom made for you. You don't know my size. I got yours in the back of my mind, nigga. Yeah, you couldn't even touch me when I wasn't looking at you. You know all I'm doing now, truly? I just went like that. Yeah, like, you're fighting so hard for me to see you to get my attention. Okay. And watching you fall. Amazing. Amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, I've never looked so good in my whole life. I mean, I always suspected how good looking I am. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. But looking at the full picture, I'm like, oh man, I am beautiful, man. That's why I'm nigga. I eat my own ass, nigga. I'm saying, I toss my salad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I toss my own salad, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My salad tossed by me. I'm the chef. I'm the king in this kingdom here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's me, man. Never you. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me snap out of this for a second. You know, that was as I mentioned, it was custom made. So if don't wear it if it doesn't fit. You're gonna hurt yourself. I mean, I'm not sure if this is a warning that should even be made, but it comes with the label. Well, well, there you has it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm deadly, man. Poisonous. You know what I'm saying? The label's written all over me, man. Shout shout out to that nigga Inspector Dick. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck he started that shit, man? I blow atomically. Ah, ah, shit. Feel like hearing that shit anyway, man. Big up to the fucking Wu Tang, man. That was Triumph too. You see how it's all connected? I feel like hearing that shit, man. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Hold up, man. I bomb atomically, you know what I'm saying? Triumph, man. Shout out to the Wu, man. Always. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is that shit, man? Here you go, man. Oh shit. What is it called? Those censor thing. This is not my music. I mean, I can't recall like y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I mean, shit. You know, you're hearing it from me. Now, let me start. Let me start. It's just that one verse. That's it. Oh, you probably won't be able to hear it anyway because I got the noise thing. Okay, good, good, good. Good. Come on. Hmm. That's the ODB part introducing the whole thing. Come on, Inspector. What the fuck? Get to it, man. Without the keys can't define how to jump in these macroleaves. Okay. You know, tell that nigga, man. Come on, man. See, like how those words are being said? The mastermind behind it, man. Listen, I applaud it because I see it. Another nigga too, man. He talks dirty too, man. Nigga from Harlem, man. This guy's nice. He's talking that good word too, man. Shout out to you, man. Nigga named Loaded Lux. Lovely. Godly. Man, yo, you keep doing what you're doing, man. So I'm appreciating it. Listen, man, like you are feeding some of us out here, man. Just hey, you keep doing what you do, man. You listen, man. You keep doing that. Keep doing that, man. Listen. I mean, shit. I mean, at this point, I mean, who else gonna do it? Who else can do it on that magnitude, man? Where what I'm saying, there's certain eyes on it. You feel me? Yeah. hmm Another one who's giving out the sights too, man. I heard about what you do, nigga. I did see it for myself. Keep doing that. hmm I bore witness to it, man. It's appreciated, man. hmm Let me take the time to thank a lot of other people too, man. Honestly, you know, and this is where I understand, man. Like we that's why I mean, when you understand that, when you honoring your ancestors, it's not just a physical thing in terms of, but it's anyone or everyone who has also contributed something to this, I mean, maze that we are all part of. I mean, who was able to leave something? Because a lot of us, and that's exactly what they did. And of course, as I'm picking this shit up, I appreciate this shit, man. hmm Of course. This is why, what I'm saying, we keep passing down like the fucking baton, man. Baton. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep passing this shit down, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm hot, so you could be hot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's hot, baby. Everybody's getting tips here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like around me, everybody's eating. When you're not around me, that's different. You're not allowed to be around me, man. You're not allowed to be around me, sir, ma'am. No, man. You know what I'm saying? You're in the wrong neighborhood, man. We told you that already. But anyway, hey, man. Now you're gonna have a whole new meaning of the word be lost. You lost, man. For you, that's gonna have a whole other meaning. It's gonna be being lost and more. Evaporated as well, nigga. Guess you bomb atomically too, huh? All right. Great. But anyway, going back to showing you how this is all connected. Again, here I went talking about this, and this nigga talking about that, and this is funny. Wow. It used to be one of my favorite verse too, man. But anyway, man. Oh man, I'm tapping into a whole other shit now, man. Damn. Here you go. Saying, hold up, babe. Let me get mine. Whoa, okay. That I cannot share with you motherfuckers yet. Man, I love it. I love it. Here's something else too. Part of you being yourself as you become more receptive, by unfolding yourself, what I'm saying, then now you are receiving more light. This is what your meditation is helping you with. This is why in African spirituality we understand rituals, where we do a certain type of rituals, rites of passage. It's to get you to tap into a higher psyche. If you're a woman, you have to go through your rites of passage. Do you see what I'm saying? That's important. Whether you call it experiences and certain things, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna allow you to be in tune with your womanhood, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like same thing over here, man. For me, nigga, like I walk around with my, you know what I'm saying, with my, I holding on my dick like a fucking trident, nigga. Like Shaka Zulu out here, man. I want you, I want you to picture that, man. That's how I'm walking around, and the stick is just my dick, nigga. And I'm walking around holding my stick like that. Do you see what I'm saying? This is your power. This is who you are. So you would have to be in connection with that. You know what I'm saying? And be careful not to look at the finger, man, but look at the direction, nigga. I don't know who that was for, but it was for somebody. Relax before we throw that stone, man. I wouldn't even pick it up if I were you. Oh, I wouldn't even think about it if I was you. So don't even think about it. If you, hey, don't even think about it. So just to say it will be insulting. It would be you exposing you. Why not try to look at you from a higher perspective? And those are the insights that I'm giving you here. This is how you become Christ like, or to be Christ like, it's all about. Again, your own transformation. This is you becoming a superhuman being, for lack of better terms, or to amplify it a little bit, to be dramatic. I shit. I mean, I love drama, nigga. Give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit, bring it. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? They thought they were the king of drama. I'm the king of drama, nigga. Hmm. You don't do drama, man. Like what you do is grimace, man. You do a mockery of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're mocking yourself. You do. That's the difference in between what you do and what I do. This type of drama here is artistic. It's beautiful. It's divine like. Your type of drama, it's self mockery. It's you not knowing who you are. This is you downgrading who you are. And my type of drama, listen, man. So let me toast my salad, nigga. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, how is all of that connected? Oh, so let me finish up the point because I started telling you about what the fuck was I telling you? Me not taking accountability anymore, right? Because the initial step is to get you to acknowledge certain things. But as you start to grow and you are acknowledging more and more, then now I start to see, or for lack of better terms, I now have the ability to put all the puzzles together, meaning I'm seeing how far the puzzle came, right? I mean, now I feel like I'm co-creating now. None of your business. But as you are awakening, because you are waking up to the truth was already around you. But you're awakening to certain truth and you're awakening a little bit more. It's increasing, right? And then until you realize, hey, man, like, hey, it was already done. Everything that happens had to happen. This is all part, like, this is another state of mastery, too. This is where I tell niggas really what I'm truly telling them. I tell them I've seen perfection around me. What I'm truly saying is, you want to know? I'll tell you. I'm volunteering to tell you. I became perfect myself. I have attained that perfection level. That's truly what it is. Which is what? It's not saying bad shit didn't happen. No, 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 no. All of it needed to happen, man. This is why, as you delving to be born again, you would have to change your mentality. The understanding of bad and evil, you have to let that go for you to grow. Now, if you stepping into grown man business, then you understand, hey, you need pain, bro. You want to look good? I mean, you going to, there's not, life is all about sacrifice. This life in itself is sacrificial. It's sacrificed. This is why you need to sacrifice yourself to your ultimate self. Just for you to breathe, just for you to walk around, guess what you're doing? What is it that we do? Those vegan niggas are trying to tell you, hey man, animals are part of nature. Well, we're doing this to them. Again, I'm not criticizing. I can see it from both sides. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, yo, both of you motherfuckers are true. I mean, I mean, it's two things can be true at the same time. Yes. See, again, it's to take you out of that one versus the other. See, once you start thinking two things can be true, then now even if you can see bad and good, then you can see good, you can see bad and good too. Just like we all know, hey, listen, man, if you spoil your child, guess what's going to happen? But spoiling your child, then now you could say it's not something good, not because it doesn't feel good, but it's because you're looking at different layers of good. So again, what is good could be bad. What's bad could be good too. Growing up in the fucking projects in the ghetto and shit, not having not having money. Listen, man, that's the wisdom of fucking, like I always tell niggas, man. The wisdom never, yo, the wisdom of an empty stomach. Never let a full stomach make you forget the wisdom of an empty stomach, bro. That's what I tell them when they ask me why I fast. This is why I fast, nigga. If you didn't ask, so you know. Well, shit. Like I'm listen. I'm dramatic today. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I mean, you can visibly see me. Yeah, baby. That's how I'm getting down. Like I'm sucking my own dick while I'm talking to you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me. You ain't got to take my words for it, man. I'm benefiting from this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to speak of it, just to hear my voice even talking about it too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm also reflecting my own intelligence to myself. So I got to say this to myself. I'm in love, man. Make a long story short, I'm in love with this dude right here. That's okay. No shit in my game, baby. Mwah, mwah. You know, and I had made the promise to this guy to love him emotionally, psychologically, physically, obviously, and as we're doing all of these things, that's taking place inside of us. You know what I'm saying? Your boys looking here now, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, we glowing out here. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think I already got $1 million, which I do. It's not in my hands yet. Swear to God, this is not even the law of manifestation. Like, if this is the law of manifestation, like in my case, this is a poor millionaire life. Oh, I love my own story. You know what I'm saying? And this is going to be what my story, my book is going to be about too. Because I understood and I'm still putting those pieces together. I am him. It's technically when they talk about the prodigy child. What is it? It's not prodigy. The prodigal. Whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas Haitian dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to bear with him, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You have to bear with me for a second, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is a second language, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Third, whatever the fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We flow over here. You know what I mean? So bear with the nigga, man. I'm saying, but not just that too, man. Like, nigga, I can't just give you everything in a fucking silver plate, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I know what you mean. This is, you know what I'm saying? And if you do, I'm saying you feel like, you know what I'm saying, writing the shit down, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's your time. It's your moment. It's your fingers. It's your attention. It's you. I'm saying what you eat don't make me shit, nigga. Hmm. And what I'm smoking here can't do nothing for you neither, nigga. So ultimately, you know what? You gotta get your own. You gotta get your own. And this is why to be Christ-like. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Anything, and this is why too, you have to understand how you work. This is what they tell you to be, to do is to be. Another way when you start to learn, start being born again, is that perspective of you, that of the old self you have to let go by successfully embracing this non-physical aspect of you. You cannot serve two masters. If you're serving that spiritual side of you, then you will automatically not somehow release the physical part, but you will transcend it. That's what transcendence is. This is why this type of knowledge is a transcend. You know what I'm saying? All that type of knowledge. Well, shit, it's a long word, all right? I mean, shit, another one again, nigga. Like, you gotta figure that shit out, man. Like, do some work, man. Listen, man. Yo, I was also raised by these motherfuckers who don't take accountability. So for me, it was always a joke. Yo, it took me. I used to be, man. Listen, like I always tell people, if I can tell you how stupid I used to be, and that's why I laugh at myself. Like, this is what when people are telling you about who they are, and you not accepting the shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I just couldn't believe that these motherfuckers was lying. They couldn't take accountability. Listen, when I told you I was raised in the bottom of the pit with dysfunctional motherfuckers. Like when I said I was in the middle of the darkness, I was. So for me, can you imagine now me being the light, me who's trying to be who I want to be? Who the fuck is that? And this is what, unfortunately, the journey of all Christ figure like or Christ like, Buddha like, we all have to go through. If you want to call it chosen ones, those are the ones. This is where now you would have to wake up to yourself to understand that you are the son of the true living God. Meaning now you would have to listen, man, start looking at people beyond what they look like. You look at your dad, mom, and dad beyond, then you understand your true mom, your true dad is whomever's doing God fucking commitment. Do you know what that is? Who's living godly, who's seeing things from a higher perspective. This is your family. This is ironically, this is what I had to wake up to. Not only that saved me, you want to say spiritually, but let me tell you, it also saved me fucking physically. As it is within, so it is without. Like this knowledge, my life depended on it. Literally. This is why, for me, my testimony, God is everything, nigga. And this is where I could tell you if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. See, I'm saying it slowly. I mean, lowly too. Not because of anything, but because I know without me, it had to be in accordance with that too. And that's what I be trying to tell niggas. This is why sometimes I may sound a little bit confusing to you, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from too. When I say if it wasn't for God, I don't want you to feel like there was no accountability that because it doesn't work that way. Anybody who's saying all about God, listen, the first thing we do, and this is what they will probably want to tell you, is that we have already devoted ourselves to God. It took us. That's why you are the way. And that's the difference between these people. They haven't they chose not to sacrifice themselves for their higher selves, but they're looking to sacrifice you, thinking by sacrificing you, that's how they satisfy their ego, their monsters. In so many words, I'm trying to get you to see underneath the veil or beyond the veil what is so called the spiritual war that is taking place. That's pretty much what it is, if there's such a thing. But ultimately, as you fully master yourself, as you can see, none of that matters. This is where now you walk through the valley of the shadow of death. May I fear no fucking evil, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's like, how do you get somebody who's fearless to be fearful? Do you see what I'm saying? Like a nigga like me, listen, man, all you doing, you making me stronger. They thought they were breaking me, but I was being forged. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, this is my story, bro. And this is what you're seeing here, man. Fully forged, man. And this is also where the transformation comes in, too. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, we are sharp over here, man. That's why we tell them we play dumb, but we've never been a fool. We are as wise as a serpent and as a wolf, as cunning as a fox, as bold as a lion, and having a state of mind of a dog, man. Man, this is the very square that I stand on. I don't think you knew where you were, stranger. But it's too late. Yeah, it is what it is. It's been too late. If you're waking up to this, that means what? You never had nothing. You were just there to fulfill the prophecy, man. That's it. That's it, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand what Bob Marley said. You know what I'm saying? When he said, "Hey, man, the prophecy must be fulfilled." It was already written. You know. So now all you did was fulfill the prophecy. You know what I'm saying? I am the son of the true living God, nigga. Respect your elders, man. But not just that. Respect the divine, man. Anything, even a kid, is divine. Especially the divine speak through those fucking kids. So when I'm saying respect your elders, man, don't be stuck in that fucking age shit. And this is what I'm telling you as you becoming being born again too. That's what Jesus was saying. This is what I had to wake up to. That's why God should be God over everything, bro. Is God over your father? Is God over your son? Is God over your kid? Do you understand? Is God over everything? And that's the only way you get close to everything, or you get closer. This is why if you're not being true to you, you're always gonna be false. You are the way, bro. There's no other way. To that kingdom of God, to become that fully awakened or fully enlightened, to be the true Illuminati that you guys be talking about, which I've never seen. I never see anything illuminated about it. Yet y'all calling it Illuminati. They fucking other people up, fucking other people over, all this bullshit political shit, that's fucking taking place. All those conspiracy, whatever the fuck. That's what you're calling Illuminati. That's crazy. That is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yet again, when you don't know who you are, you project your energy elsewhere. Because the deepest thing that's being said here in that statement is showing you, hey, listen, man, everything starts with you. For anything to be interesting, one must be interested. Have you ever found anything interesting that you were not interested in? You know what I'm saying? And if it was, shit, it would have to be very much interesting, huh? For you to be convinced somehow. And if you are somehow convinced, that's a part of you. See, this is what acknowledgement help you with too. This is why when you take accountability, you don't blame other people. Because I could have done it this way, but that happens. Well, guess what? Now that I see it, that's not gonna let it happen again. Or I'm gonna maneuver, I'm gonna do it like, do you see what I'm saying? You don't blame other people. Do you see what I'm saying? And a lot of us, oh man, I mean, it's easier for you to to point the finger. When you understand, like for me, it's like, I know it's like, damn, man, like, how was I dating a few fucking assholes, man? Like, not necessarily because I was an asshole myself, but I didn't claim who I was neither. So that in itself is being a fucking asshole. So it was not though. That's why I always tell people, you attract who you are. I mean, on a fucking energetic level. I mean, in that perspective, in other words, opposite does not attract. When you never seen like two people that may looks very different, and then you're like, how did they even got together? Their energy meshed somewhere down the line that you have no idea about. One, let's just say, if one of them is a procrastinator, and then your wife is over meticulous and all that shit, it's there's no balance on both ends. And that's what and that's the underneath thing that I had to realize myself as I was doing my shadow work as well, and then to be able to identify that and to break that cycle. So the shadow work, I mean, again, you have to go within. That's the growth that you excavating that man within. You sculpting your own self, man. Make sure you look shizzle out here, baby. Diesel up, nigga. Oh, motherfucking rock on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The rock on out there, man. hmm It has to come from you. Do you see what I'm saying? And even when you hear the story of all these guys, man, with the so-called celebrity, you'll see, man, they telling you, hey, listen, man, they know the amount of growth, the self-development, what they had to do. It's not a fucking accident, man. And guess what? They also have to deal with fucking haters because a lot of us in that process of awakening, we don't us not knowing where we are or who we were living with for the most part. Because your parents, you all got to wake up to who your parents are. I mean, for a very long time, we go blindly. This is mom, this is dad. And in my case, being illegally adopted, so I was, they put that in my mind. So I was buried alive. I'm such a miracle baby, nigga. This is what, I'm saying, golden child is, man. The one who's been spiritually marked, man. This is that one right there. You don't fuck with it. Been super, I mean, I've been raised by the wisdom of the pharaohs, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is not a coincidence. That's why I'm giving it to you this way too, man. So you know where this is coming from. Like, listen, man. That's how we're in touch with all the other spirits. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I shout out to all the fucking spirit around me, man. All the gods and the goddesses. You know. Well, here we are, man. You know what I'm saying? Papa Alik Ba. You know what I'm saying? Dambala. Man. Zidane Torres and the free da. One time Seth. Definitely, you gotta have a little bit of that in your life too. Cyrus, Isis, Lilith. Hmm. hmm. And the other ones that I cannot say their names, but I'm gonna say it in my heart. You already know what's up. Always, always. But anyway, I was saying that to say, going back to the conversation at hand, trying to get you to acknowledge certain things. All start with you. And as you delving into that mystery of self, you see, this is the journey. This is where, you get to, you know, experience, all those different spirits too, you know, and be part of that mysterious thing called life, living. And of course, you become miracle too. You become all that. All that. And this is the beauty, man, of going within. But now going back to what I was saying, going back to that statement again, people of the world only blame each other because you don't take accountability. And funny, as you take accountability, it leads you to a place where you won't even, I take a higher accountability now to a point where going back to what I was saying, but all of these things had to take place. So it's almost like as the light is being revealed on those past things, and I'm seeing how, like I said, it was already written. They just fulfilled the prophecy. You didn't stand a chance. You lost before you even started. I mean, it was already written that you were going to lose. and you did everything for you to lose. With the people you hire, your company, everything. And then to add insult to injuries now, then you try to put your hands on me. Like I said, try. You thought about it. You thought about it. Oh, the audacity, man. So now this is not acceptable. This is when now, okay, they fulfill the prophecy now. This is where I thank you very much. You're going to get your reward now because those were the seeds that you planted. You see how this shit got nothing to do with me? And I can't be in the middle of it, meaning for me to, no, I mean, charges it is. You see what I'm saying? Well, you did do that, didn't you? Okay, then. Was I looking for you? I didn't seek for you. You came after me. Fair game, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm dancing. I'm loving this. How LL Cool J said, that's like a little boy challenging Lil Boy to a fight. How did he say that shit to Cannabis, man? It's like you challenging Mike Tyson, and that's what he does. You don't challenge a fighter. You saw everything you put in front of me. I was able to overcome it, and you still didn't see anything. All the proof was right in front of you. So it was just a matter of time that we face each other. It ain't gonna be me though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come that far to lose here, man. You know what I'm saying? If I was going to lose, I would have been lost a long time ago. This is why everything you did never worked on me. It's not just now, Nate, stupid motherfucker. It was never ever. Like I knew not to trust you from a very, as a kid. I knew not to learn from you. Why do you think I was reading books? See, this is what you thought y'all know me. I was actually raised by the community. They thought not having their wisdom was going to make me stupid. How? I've done more than your kids and your kids' ever done. Right in front of you. You've seen me accomplishing these things. Isn't that why you were trying to put obstacle in front of me? Like they say, still I rise. Like still I rise, right? And then you think, come on, man. You're not even being fair to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're losing. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's gonna be bad, man. They don't see how bad. It's like, oh, it's gonna be ugly for you. Again, you do what you do. Hey, fair game. You know, you know what I'm saying? This is the part where, hey, man, good game. That's why I told you, hey, good game, man. That's the only thing I can say, man. Good game. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But I don't know why you playing for. I mean, if you're just gonna lose. And there's no lesson. Oh shit. I mean, the lesson could be what? Like, do stupid. You play stupid games, but you don't want to earn stupid prizes. What the fuck? You do stupid shit, but you don't want. Well, I don't get this. Again, going back to what I was talking about again early on. You don't want me to call you a criminal, like I'm putting some shit out, but that's what you do. I'm just letting people know who you are. Because I try to tell them, nobody believed me. I go about my business. You see, I still didn't get on your case. I never exposed you, not in the past, but now when you try to steal my shit, this is where it's different now. Now, I mean, you crossed the line. That's what crossing the line is. Stealing my shit, even so far now to, you know, it's fair game. It's either me or you. I know it's not me. Well, I know it's not me. I know you know it's not me too. Not only I know that it's not me, I know you know that it's not me. You know what I'm saying? So let the mystery unfold. It's been unfolding. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's we. I mean, we do two different type of drama. I mean, shit, shit's dramatique. Your shit's painful, man. But anyway, guys, without you, you're always blaming somebody else. You know what I'm saying? When people are being jealous of other people, do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's something in you, man. What is your issue? I mean, I'm not claiming to be, not even, I don't even trying to project myself as a good person. Not to say there's something wrong with that, or, I'm saying that to say, what the fuck? I was gonna make a point with that. Nah, man, certain things you do, man. It's like, damn, like for me, like, okay, dude, like I can never understand. Like, and then that's when I realized, you know what? It's something you got either have it in you or you don't have it. And truly, this is why I speak for the livings too. I speak for the people who has already have life inside of them or that good soil or the ones once they hear my voice, they know who I am or and they know who they are. I'm saying that to say, do you see how this is all fucking connected? Like, bro, ever since I can remember, I never saw somebody who had something that I didn't have where I was mad at that person. I wanted to have it too, but I never like had a direct hate against that person. Like when I've seen guys, there was this guy, man, listen, and that was the first time. I mean, I forgot his name, but it was during my college day when I met this dude, bro. From the nigga look, you see, it's just like, listen, when you see, like, nigga, I saw what I saw. I'm like, yo, bro, in the car that he was driving at that time, I was actually going to school in downtown Philadelphia, and I had this job. I was working in valet and shit. The nigga pull up in his fucking car. I'm like, yo, sir, hold on, man. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no groupie nigga, but yo, man, how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? I was never looking at this motherfucker. Look at his car. Let me no. And I was driving that shit. I was so happy. Let me. Oh no! I'm like, I'm gonna take care of that for you, sir. Yeah, I got you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga saw how happy I was. Took care of me too. Genuinely, bro. I'm never like. I love people who has shit. I mean, not the ones, who be trying to put people down, but you know what I'm saying? Like when I see a good person who work hard for their money, man, who's helping out. Listen, man, this shit is lovely, bro. It's beautiful. It's godly, man. It's to share, it's to help others, to add on to others. Like, I'm saying that to say the idea of just hating somebody, I don't understand that. I mean, I guess I could break it down in terms of what I came to understand, but honestly, it's the thing that I have and what they don't have. And I think I could say, if I'm being biblical, they had no life in them, and I have life in me, or the good soil. The others who would hear that type of shit, and I'm not the only one. I know other niggas, man, like have no hate in them, bro. Zero. Shit. Well, you know what? Congratulations, man. If I have an issue with you, it's never gonna be for what you have. It's because of how fucked up you are. That's why what you have, what you don't fucking matter to me. So all I did truly by, growing spiritually is embracing myself more. It's embracing who I already was. And that's why too I came to understand this whole thing of becoming, it's crazy. You're becoming who you already are. This is what the awakening is. You waking up to yourself. Like, damn. Then you get to witness your gifts. I mean, listen, man, I hope you get there, baby. That's the mirror I'm trying to get you to see. This is the true awakening. Then you become the true Illuminati, the illuminated one. This is where you need to go, my friend. Hey, hey, fucker. That's where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? However you want to call it, Jerusalem, Canaan, however you choose to call it, the new earth, the new whatever the fuck. That's where you need to go. You pull it down, meaning it's not somewhere else that you're necessarily going, but it's a level of understanding that you have to attain. And as you do so now, the words being made flesh at this point. Then you became in harmony with yourself. I mean, you became the mystery. It's like you know, but you don't know, but you know enough that you know you don't know. It's that perfect communion. It's learning how to be secure enough to be insecure, and be insecure enough for you to seek for security. This is the perfection, man. This is why you need to understand the spiritual laws, because since nothing is what it appears to be, you can't truly see this life. In other words, when you look at this life from a physical perspective, that's what the lie is. That's the illusion. So for you to truly look at life, you got to go inside of you. This is where you start looking at the things beyond the veil. Oh, energy. Just like, okay, let me get to know this guy, meaning, okay, I know what it looks like. I see what it looks like. That's good and gravy. We're not denying none of that. But what else? Let's get to the other part now. And then I'll tell you who you are. That's what I tell niggas, man. I don't need your fucking identity. I don't need your driver's license, nigga. But I'll tell you who you are, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, this is for physical, purposes. Sounds good. Great. And as you start to adapt that, well, guess what? Then now you're reading others, people energy. You tapping into them or you reading them. Or when people are telling you, I'm able to read the room, that expression, it's, yeah, what are you reading? And if you're reading what, you're looking past what you see. That's why even reading is not as physical as you think it is. This is why you have to be committed to yourself so you could become the ultimate self. And by you becoming the ultimate self, guess what you do? If you're a father, you're a better father, a better listener, all that shit. This is why spirituality ultimately, it boils down, it makes you a better human being overall. I don't judge you. I understand, hey man, you needed to put your hands there for you to get that lesson. How else are you gonna find it out? You know what I'm saying? Some people will tell you, know what I'm saying, but this is where I don't take accountability anymore. Not that I don't take accountability anymore. If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? I still acknowledge, but the acknowledgement comes from a higher perspective now. You see what I'm saying? So I take so much accountability that I don't take accountability anymore. If that makes any sense. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been 2 hours now. So let me just summarize everything real quick because I really enjoy this conversation here. But also, I mean, again, you can't. There's nothing can be done without you. You are the conductor. You are, for you to do, you have to be. There's a certain state of mind that you gotta have for you to lose weight. This is why some people will tell you, learn who you need to become and become that person. Like that's some deep shit. That's some true game right there. Learn who you need to become and become that person. Because obviously for you to lose weight, there's a certain amount of discipline. Do you see what I'm saying? That you would need, you know what I'm saying? There's a character that you're gonna have to, if you were the type of person like anything, now, so now you gotta become somebody else. This is why I tell them now, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, now this is too much. It's the character that I became. Oh my God, this is too much. Oh my, can you see this? Oh no, who's gonna eat that? You know, me. But let's remove a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Or I make better choices. Or if I decide to go like this, now I know. Okay, I know what we're doing here. Sometimes I may choose to have one meal a day. Then I could bulge a little bit more because I got more window, whatever the fuck. Do you see what I'm saying? Or other times I may choose not to eat at all too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell them, man. You know what I'm saying? I never forget the wisdom of motherfucking of an empty stomach. Never. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to understand the wisdom of pain. You have to learn the wisdom of pain. This is why I also tell people, man, you have to understand the wisdom of ignorance. What? It teaches you, man. You know what I'm saying? So again, going back to the whole summary, man, you have to embrace you. And do you also notice people that are blaming each other? I mean, you never go anywhere. I mean, you keep blaming each other, man. I mean, there's nothing happening. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Your fault. Like, okay, like, does it stop somewhere? How would that help any one of us? Do you see what I'm saying? Doesn't help nobody. Because now you're projecting yourself. And here's something else that was also being said in that statement that was not said, but yet that was also being said. Because, and how, ask yourself, how would you take accountability or knowing who you are to stop you from blaming others? Why? Because you learned your lesson. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is what, you know what I'm saying, when I was telling you guys, like I understand wisdom. That's why I seek it. How do you want to sound smart? That's not even smart in itself because it's not even benefiting you. Because the true anything that's gonna benefit you has to take place in the darkness. In yourself. How are you changing? How do you go from 0 to 100? Now all you're doing is you putting on a mask. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid of that. Like, get the fuck out of here. I see you, you just got a mess, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is okie doke, nigga. You know boogeyman. I don't scared of you, nigga. Fuck out of here. Nigga showing up with you with a mask and talking about, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm the devil. Nah, nigga. There's a nigga behind this. Ooh, fuck out of here. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm shooketh. Anyway, so again, the wealth of wisdom, you know, yeah, and not to mention, the accountability that you're taking, it requires a certain amount of vulnerability too. Self acceptance, self love. See, that's that path. This is the journey within. Then you don't judge nobody. You have compassion. I understand where you're coming from. I wouldn't do it, but I understand where you're coming from. Or because you did it. Okay, man. I mean, shit. I got my own shit myself, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? So that in itself, I'm already the answer. Yeah, that's why, well, like, once you being in tune with yourself, like, that's why a cure. You already got 99. You already cure, not to say 100% of your fucking problem right then and there. Because now that's now you turning the other cheek. Not that it's not painful, but I'll learn from it. Beautiful scars, man. That's how it goes. And this is why it's important for you to start seeing things from this perspective. Then you have to be born again. And that born again now has to do with what? You looking at this, or, okay, start to have a different understanding of, what was, or what you thought reality was. And that's how you transcend this reality. Because think about it. If you are a spirit and I'm talking to you, and I know to me to get to know you, I got to know your spirit. So I'm already bypassing your physical. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, like, I ain't scared of you, nigga. You just got a mask on. I know it's Halloween, nigga. I ain't scared of no motherfucking mask wearing niggas. I could see you through your mask, nigga. You're not scared. You're not scary to me. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's like you being in fake channels. Like, why would I be talking about this and I wouldn't know the fake accounts? I treat them the way I treat you. That's the treatment you getting, man. And then, ah, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm trying to see which finger to use. Is it this one? That one? Where? I'm patiently waiting. You are too, though, aren't you? That's what it's called, divine timing, man. Divine timing is a motherfucker, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? That means for you, since you've been hurting yourself, you got more time to hurt yourself. Keep doing more of your stupid shit, and then it's you just adding on to your surprises. Man, y'all niggas, man, y'all niggas. But anyway, let's summarize this real quick, guys. Now, so we're talking about, you know, man, once you choose you, you're not seeking for validation. You don't have to step on nobody's toes. Congratulations. You know, okay. I mean, congratulations. What you eat don't disturb me in no shape and form, good or bad. So because I know that, so I have to treat what is good and the bad the same way. Do you see what I'm saying? It's either it's that or it's not. I'm trying to get to show you too, man. This is how you really transcend this reality. And this reality is not as physical as you think it is. And this is what Jesus was trying to get you to be awakened to. This is the whole idea of you being the true son of God or the true son of the living God. Like all of that, the awakening, the accession, what is it? Your transformation and all that shit. That's what it is. It's a very, physical or spiritual experience that takes place from a spiritual world and is, again, two sides of the same coin. A strong mind, a strong body. When you become successfully in connection, either you want to call it your subconscious mind with your conscious mind, then now your actions, you become one. Your word and your actions become that. This is when people are saying we walking, are you walking to walk? You know what I'm saying? And this is again, it has to do with that connection, that awakening. And that's what I do, man, as a spiritual healer. And but also in terms of this message here, listen, man, when you serve you, this is what comes with you, man. No blaming each other, no gossiping about like, you know. And that's what the Bible is telling you too. When you eat from, those are the result, the fruit of the flesh, of lust. You live in a saintful life. Don't be limited in the little understanding. If you fuck, if you don't fuck, if you drink, if you don't drink, none of that shit matters when it comes to your awakening, you knowing who you are. This is why Jesus used to drink. I mean, you smoke, does it fucking matter? If anything, I mean, because since the Bible didn't say Jesus smoked, but he was around motherfuckers who was having a good ass time. If anything. So who knows what these motherfuckers did? I'm just saying. But then you see smoking has always been, don't be stuck in that, you know what I'm saying? Like some people think to be spiritual is to eat the right thing, the wrong thing. Don't be stuck on that. Because it has nothing, I mean, you are way more than that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like the whole aspect of us feeding ourselves. Listen, man, I would always tell people, get to know your body. Know who you are. This is all part of you. Regardless of how healthy you eat, you're still gonna die. There's no way outside of that, and I'm not telling you not to eat the right thing neither. What I'm saying is look at the full picture. This is why the fucking Chinese, they understand that. They have the drunken master. So that goes to show you they were looking at mastery on all different levels. They were not limited to just fucking appearance. This is why too in all spiritual things too, niggas always been smoking. You know, the whole Rastafari. This is some shit that's happening now. Niggas, even indigenous niggas been getting high, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we understand how to use that too, and how to use it. Because all is mental, nigga. Whether you use it or not. However medium you choose. But if you understand what you're doing, this is when you master the shit. Again, this is the self that you need to be awakened to. And of course, as you become that, come on, man. You would say like Jesus, judgment belongs to God. Yes, it does. Because essentially, this is what that means. When people are projecting themselves, sooner or later, man, you know, if you plant that, it's not me to make it faster. Or do you see what I'm saying? This is where you have to learn how to mind your business. This is what they're telling you. Vengeance belongs to God. Like me, this is I ain't you know what I'm saying? I have no revenge against niggas. Because revenge, that you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is the mirror, baby. Remember what you saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck, man? Like, how the fuck you want me to react? You know what I'm saying? If you sticking like a fucking stick in my ass, you just don't want me to scream? Of course I'm gonna scream, man. You know what I'm saying? Or if you slice me up with some fucking with a knife. What you think, man? Oh, man. I'm saying you crossed the line. It got nothing to do with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I know I got nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was minding my business, as God is my witness. That's what makes me innocent, nigga. And those were people too, man. That, to be honest, man, that I loved. It's not personal now. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? My love come right back to me. Like, oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Shh. Love, come back. Okay. Okay. We're not here to bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? We don't get the love back. We're taking our loves. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. I keep all my fucks. You know what I'm saying? Now, you were riding on my energy. That's what I'm saying. It was never about you. You thought it was about you. Or maybe you thought I didn't think it was about me. I mean, to a certain level, I didn't know it was about me the way I know it now, obviously. I knew it was all about me. That made any sense. That's why I knew I had to educate myself too. That's how I knew not to trust you. That's how I'm like, oh man. And with these motherfuckers here, man, I ain't never gonna be shit. So let me go to college. Let me do this. Let me read books. That's what's happening, nigga. So to be honest with you, I always knew you weren't shit. You were shit. That's why even the people that you hired, I told them the same. They will tell you that. Even my baby mother too. I told her, hey man, she's trash. Like, oh, okay. But it's all good though. It's divine shit. Because if I can see that person is trash, you don't see them as trash, that speaks for itself. Who am I to argue, man? You know what I'm saying? You know? And this is what they meant too. They were trying to tell you, man, look at your friends and look at you. I'm just saying. As it is within, so it is without. The law of correspondence, the Kabbalion. Listen, do yourself this favor, and I'm gonna leave that on there. This should be your Bible. Not Bible in the sense of following, but Bible in terms of, you trying to put yourself together and truly understanding, like, this is one of the texts. Listen, man, it does that. And I know even for me, and the beauty about this shit, I always get something more every time. Oh, these niggas. I always get something new. This is why I'm able to tell you, hey man, this is a perfect manual. Goes beyond the seven. This is self mastery. So that was I mean, if you understand, you understand. But I know what I'm saying. So I do recommend it. Definitely. Definitely. You know, because it gives you some of the principles that you need to have a better understanding of this life. And by the way, this is what Robert Kiyosaki was doing, Rich Dad Poor Dad, giving you different perspective. It wasn't, I would call them thieves and liars because they didn't tell you the truth. Yes, it was telling you that you can adopt a different perspective, but it wasn't telling you, hey, listen, you could choose many different perspectives. What does that say about you? Like when you know who you are, you play the game differently. Trust me. Listen, what do I know? Eh, listen, you playing the game differently, man. When you know who you are, man, listen, man, you get to lay back. You tell him, come again. You know what I'm saying? This is Neo going like, da, 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 da. That's what I do now with these niggas. Nigga. Oh, look at you. Is that what you're doing? Mhm. Every fucking solar, that's what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? With the moon? What? Don't you know I am the moon? Another mistake. Yeah, you guys are full of mistakes, right? Oh, just a failure. That's what it is. I get it. Got it. Got it. Understand. Yeah. Understood. Accepted. Accepted. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I'm having a hard time. Truly, like, how do you play to lose? You know what I'm saying? But hey, I guess it is you, huh? You must be a loser. I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is what happens with people who are lazy in life, people who's not making anything. And this is not me criticizing. There's different, you know what I'm saying, parts of awakening. I understand all of that. But also, your life is your life too, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should go to college. I'm not saying none of that. Like, but what are you doing for you, though? I mean, it's you. Does that make any sense? I'm not telling you to go to college. I'm not saying you ain't shit because you didn't go to college. No, that's not what we're talking about here. People's paths are people's path. But what do you do for you that help you, though? Like, is there anything that you do for you that helps you? Is there any level? Okay, some niggas you may choose to go to. You don't have to go to college, but if you like to cook, then you become a chef. Whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that to say, what I'm saying, doing for you is not the what society is. Don't look at it from that perspective. This is why they telling you got to follow your bliss, follow your gifts. Because if you only doing that, that alone is you doing things from you for you. And if you're doing that for you, guess what? This is very expensive. Because just to choose you, in essence, you're building your own character. I mean, you may not be sucking your own dick yet, but you definitely playing with yourself. You definitely know this is your dick right there. And you ain't doing nothing wrong. It starts there. If you're wondering how did I get to suck my own dick, that's where I started. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to start somewhere. Oh, you think I was just sucking my dick? Nah, man. But I was always sucking my dick because, and that's what I realized too. It's that thing you have in you. Then to understand that you was always that and to have a deeper understanding of what that is. This is where you get to live up to the God in you, to your subconscious mind, to yourself. Who are you? This is I mean, shit, that's been my fucking assignment so far. And as I'm waking up to different aspect of myself, guess what, man? Like, man, we walking on water. And that's what you need to be awakened to. And this is the good news. Now, this is the good word I had for you today, bro. You know any better news than that? I mean, unless if you, I mean, the news is not even news. I don't know why they call it news, man. Do you see what I'm saying? All they have is bad news, but they call it news. But what I got, this is the good word, baby. And here's the thing. You don't even have to take my words for it. I know. Now I know it's coming out of my mouth, but let the word speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Leave me out of it. That's what makes me just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. For it to be received, well, this is where you come in. You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, it's going to be as good as you make it. This is a good news for me because I know what it did for me and I'm sharing that with you. See, you can't remove yourself, man. You can't pull your ass out of here, man. I mean, there's no way out of this. It's two ways. Either you go against you or you work with you. And I'm going to leave you with that. And as always, and always, guys, it's been a pleasure. You already know. For you to be, for you to do, you have to be. Wisdom is wisdom, regardless of where it comes from. I forgot to mention that, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, by now, I mean, it speaks for itself. This is why, as a disclaimer, and I forgot to say that, this very quote that I'm talking about here comes from the Sufis. Um, a lot of those quotes for me, I'm not, I embrace all of them. And the reason being is because I learn from each one of them. And by learning from each one of them, then I realize there's no greater knowledge than another knowledge. Because all knowledge ultimately is adding on to you. If you're Christian, you believe in Jesus, I trust me, Buddha is not gonna kill you. Krishna is not gonna kill you. He's not. You don't believe me? I survived that. Nor Sufism, Gnosticism, because this is what when they say knowledge is knowledge. Call Muhammad, call Jesus, Jesus. Same message is there, man. Yeah, there could be tweaks in it, but ultimately, it's God over everything here. And with God, this is the only way you attain your highest level. This is why you need God in your life. Because with God, you have integrity. With integrity, those are divine aspect of yourself. When I was talking about like that life that I have in me, that's what enables me not when I see somebody who has something I don't have, I don't envy them. And that's what I had to wake up to. And now I'm giving it to you for those who also have that inside of them that you need to work on. And this is just me. This is your spiritual healer, dog. We ain't here to bother nobody, man. I'm just here to drop the message and I'm out, niggas. And on that note, you know what I'm saying? Now, for these other motherfuckers, I'm not gonna be out yet. Not now. My time is not now, niggas. Your time is way closer than mine. And ironically, we have the same time too. You know what I'm saying? So this time, when that time happens, which is not too far away from, it takes time for that time to happen. Okay? Now, the time that we in now, this is, oh man, listen, man. You know, you could cry a river if you want. And if it's not gonna stop, what's gonna happen? But now, if you want to be optimistic about what's gonna happen, hey, be strong. I mean, hey, I mean, it would definitely help you. Because you have no idea how bad this is. But anyway, man, but like they say, one man's pleasure, I had to say that shit. One man's failure is another man's success, right? What you failed at, you had to fail for me to succeed. So I thank you. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if I would have failed, shit, you would have been. I don't think you would. You wouldn't even thank me, huh? Would you? Stupid motherfucker. You would be. I would be just a stepping stone from you, huh? Do you see who's you? Yeah, it's not the case though. That's what you are to me. You know, I walk on you. You know what I'm saying? When I put my foot on you, I elevate greater to you. You know what I'm saying? So this is why, like, it's a fucking illusion to think somehow you could deem my light when you never deemed nobody's light but your own light. All you were doing was deeming your own light. Never mind. But anyway, on that note, guys, I'm gonna have to let you guys go. Of course, man, it's been a pleasure. I may come back later on tonight. Who knows? You know, I would have to be inspired by something else. But this, I definitely wanted to share with you guys because, listen, man, you know, because that is actually showing you the very foundation of the world that you live in and that you're living in now. The toxicity that we're living in, people blaming one another either from a governmental perspective or niggas who was voting blaming others. Like they're all doing all that shit because none of them is looking at truly who they are. This is the actual like, man, this is the main ingredient of the this very society that you're living in. You know, and I guess you know that's how deep it was. I mean, I kind of expand it a little bit, but that's how deep it is too. Because when you truly understand that, you know what I'm saying, then you understand, like I was saying, you wouldn't blame somebody else. You would have more compassion for somebody else. Have you taken accountability for yourself with your own feelings? This is why self-love is the key. It's not selfish, it's self-love. Selfish people only concerned to get things from the external for the self. This is what you guys are calling those gold diggers. To me, you ain't digging no fucking gold. But the true gold digger is the one that goes inside of oneself and you find those divine qualities in you. You build on the true gifts that you have. As you're following these things, guess what? You're being shaped by them. You're going through adversity. You're growing. It's adding on to you. That this is why this is your fucking gifts. And when you follow your gifts, this is what it comes with. And this is where, listen, man, anybody who knows, this is the path of whoever's becoming the Christ. As you're attaining that highest level of who you are. I was listening to fucking Will Smith talking today. I'm like, the fuck? Like he's saying how when you're going through the shit, You don't like it, you know. Nobody does. I mean, I learned how to love it, but you don't like it. If you catch my drift, you know what I mean? You learn how to love it, but you don't like it, right? But all of that is saying, but you have to find that medium, you have to accept it. And it's funny, like, like the man, growth is painful. Knowledge is hard. Even for you to sit down while other people are partying, and then for you to, what I'm saying? This is what people are always telling you, man. Ultimately, listen, you have to kill something for something. Understand what is it that what are you sacrificing, and what are you sacrificing that shit for? And that's ultimately what this shit comes down to. Because either way, Romeo must die. You choose your death. There's one that benefits you, there's another one that literally kills you. And I'm gonna leave it here, man. We're dropping the mic. You already know love is love. Haitien, brow, Mali.